I hope you all are doing well in quarantine so far. Now, tonight's story in just a few is the story of Natalia Baksheeva and Dmitry Baksheev for their cannibalistic crimes and murders as well. Now, with that said, whether you're sitting around the campfire, on the night shift, or even laying in bed, let my voice soothe your nightmares. When you lose your mobile phone, is it natural to be worried about the possible leak of personal data, identification codes, financial information, or treasured memories with friends and family, captured via photos or videos? For some, however, this unlucky event is the evidence of guilt for atrocious acts and deranged behavior. On September 28, 2019, the head of the investigative department of the Russian Democratic Republic in Krasnodar, Vadim Bugenko, revealed that the pickled, frozen remains and slices of skin found in a recently raided house all belonged to one person named ELENA VAKHRUSHEVA, born March 5, 1982. The culprits were the Baksheev couple, Dmitry and Natalia. Dmitry Baksheev was born on January 28, 1982, and married Natalia Baksheeva, who was 7 years older than him, born January 25, 1975. Dmitry worked as an apartment repairman, and occasionally would score gigs as a general worker. He had a standing criminal background of convictions for robbery and car theft. However, he was cleared by the time of the murder. Natalia worked for a good period of time as a senior nurse for a military aviation training facility hospital in Krasnodar, but was eventually fired because of her ongoing alcoholism problem. The couple started living together in a school dormitory in 2012. Natalia had inherited the room from her previous husband. The two of them lived a very antisocial life. The last victim of the duo was ELENA VAKHRUSHEVA. She was a waitress at a bar that Dmitry and Natalia had gone out to drink to. Natalia was certain that ELENA was flirting with her husband, so she started an argument with her, accusing her of trying to get intimate with Dmitry. Drunk as she was, she ordered her husband to kill ELENA. Evidence showed that he was usually being bossed around and manipulated by Natalia. This behavior probably originated early on in the relationship, when already adult Natalia took Dmitry when he was still an impressionable teenage orphan. They married when Dmitry turned 18. She was clearly dominating the relationship. Natalia even mentioned once that she felt for her husband like a mother to him. That night, Dmitry once more obliged to her desires and carried out the murder, with Natalia assisting him. After a fight, ELENA was killed by multiple stab wounds. The couple dismembered the victim and kept some of the remains in their place, and scattered the rest in the surrounding area. The discovery of the crime was accidental. Dmitry lost his phone, with which he had taken pictures of human remains as well as a very disturbing image with a severed human hand in his mouth. Some road workers discovered the phone on September 11, 2017, and reported it to the police. In the beginning of the interrogation, he denied everything and initially said that he had found the remains in some bushes and took pictures of them, but later confessed to killing the woman himself. While investigating the house of the couple, the police found pieces of human body in saline solution, as well as frozen meat parts that couldn't be identified, and 19 slices of human flesh. According to the authorities, the pieces were carved in an artisanal way. They found the rest of the body in the basement of the house and in the surrounding territory. In this short 1-minute video, you will see as the police go through their home. Everything is in disorder, but you can see the infamous picture of a severed head served as a dish, as well as a stack of wigs, possibly used to hide the couple's identity as they were luring women to their deaths. The couple were charged for assassination by preliminary conspiracy. In a twist of events, the couple confessed to be the culprits of at least 30 more murders in similar conditions. Dmitry even boasted that he had been killing women since 1999. The couple said that they had been using dating apps to lure young women in so they could kill them. Apparently, they used a tranquilizing substance called Corvalol before attacking the victims. Baksheeva said that her husband had once taken the body parts in the bathroom, cut off the skin from the head, and then severed the lips and ears with his bare teeth and ate them on the spot. It has even been theorized that Natalia used to can some of the victims' body parts and bring them to work, where she would share them with students, or that she used to run a small business of selling human pies to the local restaurants. Both of these allegations were never proven, however. Some neighbors said that they didn't notice any abnormal behavior from the couple, other than while Dmitry would spend most of his time working in a nearby construction site, Natalia was usually drinking. However, some reported that they noticed a foul smell of chemicals coming out of the house every now and then. Sergei Lebinstev, a shocked old friend of the couple, remembers, "I could have been eaten too." He says that the couple once attacked him in a fit of rage, under the false allegation that he had slept with Natalia. He credits his survival to his good physical condition. Although he was a pensioner, he was ex-military, and the deranged lovers couldn't overpower him, as they did with their normal victims. In jail, Dmitry had been complaining about being separated from his wife, and the medical staff of the Rostov prison where he was currently being held reported that he was becoming depressed. Viktor Belikov, a human rights activist, permitted the two to meet up again, as in his words, Dmitry loves his wife very much and worries about her. When Belikov visited Natalia, she spoke for the mad love the couple had for each other. She also complained that she was being mocked and tortured by two of her cellmates with taunts such as, "Have you had enough human meat yet?" The authorities started investigating the murders that the couple confessed to, but until now, there has been no confirmation. It should be noted that many sources reported that the Russian government didn't want a scandal in the prestige Air Force Academy where the couple was living. The officers who leaked photos and videos were threatened with severe consequences. Meanwhile, the couple reversed to previous confessions and denied eating or killing people before. However, while searching the couple's house, between the other evidence, the police discovered instructional videos on how to cannibalize humans. They also found a grotesque photograph dating back to 1999, when admittedly Dmitry started his murder spree. That was the picture of a severed human head served as a dish. Olives replaced eyes in the eye sockets, and a lemon was shoved inside the nose. The dish was decorated with mandarin oranges, placed all around the head, and was probably served as a Christmas dinner. However, many investigators insist that the picture is a fake. Natalia Baksheeva was convicted for incitement of murder. Her sentence was 10 years in a penal colony and 1.5 years in prison. Dmitry Baksheev was sentenced to 12 years and 2 months in a maximum security prison. He also received psychiatric help. He died last February in prison while serving his penalty. He was afraid that he would be beaten by other inmates for his atrocious crimes, and for that, he was placed in solitary confinement. Allegedly, Baksheev suffered from tuberculosis, and it is likely the bad conditions deteriorated his health situation. The story of the cannibal couple is still very fresh, and it could perhaps take some time for Russian authorities to publish enough data so that the true extent of his grotesque madness is discovered. Until the case is fully cleared, however, it will be haunting for the neighbors of the Baksheev family to think that the people next door, although perhaps a bit offsetting, would be able to cause so much pain while maintaining a neighborly attitude. Thanks for watching, Wolfpack. If you want to submit your story, my email and subreddit will be in the description below. And also, if you're not subscribed, please do if you want. And don't forget to like and comment as well. Have beautiful nightmares. And I will see you next time.